game in the championship series. First home game, anyway, tonight, and that's a big one. The excitement for fans and players, well, in their home court. Are you kidding? You can just imagine this. Sports anchor Ryan Field kicking off that part of our coverage. He's live at MSG. Ryan.
Bill, you talk about the calm before the storm. We are preparing for an atmosphere, frankly, unlike any we've ever seen before. The Knicks are hosting a finals game here in the Garden with a series lead for the first time since 1973. Yeah, as you pointed out, the last time they won an NBA championship. And that fact only adding to the excitement heading into this game tonight, and understandably so. Game 3. An electric environment expected. The Knicks were back on the Garden floor yesterday for the first time since May 21st when they hosted the Cavs in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals nearly 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's been a long time for these Knicks to be back here at the Garden, even longer for a finals game to be hosted at MSG, and Karl-Anthony Towns is ready to give the fans something to cheer about.
We got to be desperate for this fans. You know, the fans have earned the right and deserve the right to see finals basketball be played here at Madison Square Garden. And for this to be the first game in a long time that they've seen finals basketball, it's up to us to bring it. Give them something to cheer for, give them something to get loud for, and also give them something to believe in. I talked about the word hope. Hope has been brought back to the city. We've revitalized that word, but the word success hasn't been seen in the city for a long time. So we have to continue to fight to bring that word back to fruition.
Karl-Anthony Towns, the New Jersey native, he understands what's going on here better than most. As we said, this is the calm before the storm. Coming up a little bit later on in sports, we'll talk about how the players are preparing for what we expect to be an all-time intense environment. We'll see you in just a little bit. Until then, Liz, back to you in the studio.
It's got to feel pretty electric in there already, even before the fans are in there. All right, Ryan, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. Now to the watch parties for tonight's big game. And as we told you, Woolman Rink in Central Park is one of the 3 official sites that have been set up by the city. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim is there tonight. Stefan.
Liz, it is another historic New York moment. 4,000 Knicks fans are about to pack Woolman Rink to watch the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals on 2 big screens. Look, this might not be the Garden, but who would have ever thought you could do this?
Knicks in 4, baby, let's go!
Outside the NBA store on 5th Avenue, the brooms are out and so is the confidence.
It's over.
And why not?
Knicks in 4!
At this point, Knicks fans don't even remember what it feels like to lose.
It's going 3-0 tonight. It's going, first game at home. Come on, 27 years, I'm confident.
Oh yeah, this Kryptonite Green, Nate Robinson, baby.
Jasheem Gordon driving up from Virginia for this moment.
It means everything. We all went to high school together, so just this is like a 20-year friendship going on. So just to come back and our team is in the finals for the first time since '99. Yeah, we had to come out and pay homage to the city.
Then there's Julian Marzukowicz getting to skip school today for his 8th birthday. His older brother even let him borrow this cap signed by Walt Frazier and Larry Johnson.
They're gonna sweep them.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why? What's the key?
Because Wemby sucks.
And we figured it would be great to come to New York City. We went to the top of the Empire State Building. We met Dad for lunch in Bryant Park. We came to the NBA store for the finals patch, but they're all sold out.
And while there'll be no watch party outside the Garden tonight, there will be no way to contain Knicks fever.
New Yorkers will still have an incredible number of opportunities to watch the Knicks together at watch parties, as has been announced that the Knicks organization has put together watch parties here in Central Park as well as at Brooklyn Bowl. We've also announced this morning that there will be an additional watch party at Bryant Park for about 5,000 New Yorkers.
For Game 4, we do expect watch parties outside of Madison Square Garden to resume.
Now, Bill and Liz, just imagine if the Knicks win tonight, they'll have a chance to close this out, the sweep at home and watch party or not. There'll be nothing that will keep Knicks fans away from the Garden for Game 4. Reporting live in Central Park, Stefan Kim, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
That'll be something else. Stefan, thank you. The mayor spoke of Bryant Park, and that's where we go right now. Meteorologist Lee Goldberg is there with the weather, yes, but also early for the Knicks party right now. Lee?
Yes, sir. And you know what? The early goers, they are listening to you and Liz on Eyewitness News. So MSG, no party, no problem. We'll bring it right here to Bryant Park, which kind of has a great parallel with the Knicks. Kind of fell in disrepair after the mid-'70s, came back for a time in the '90s, and now peaking now, just like the Knicks are for the championship. So here we are. The screen is constructed. We're waiting for them to fire up. The first fans have just strolled in here, and they're getting prime spots right in front of that screen. I can actually hear myself on the big speaker system. Guys, turn around and give a wave to Channel 7 right behind you here. So on that lawn, there will be 5,000 people. There won't be a blade of grass out there because the folks will be coming in to enjoy our watch party. We can't wait. The gates just opened. Let's give you perfect weather for tonight. We've come through. Temperatures are in the 70s, dropping into the 60s, low humidity. We have a garden party right here. And in fact, today and tomorrow looks great, tonight and tomorrow. And those dew points that are in the 40s, well, we're not going to see those again as we go through the middle of the week. It's going to get sticky and humid. You can see how we'll feel almost humid or tropical as we go into the middle of the week, and we'll start introducing thunderstorms. But not tonight. Sunshine, going to clear skies, 60s during game time. Couldn't be more comfortable. High energy for all the fans. Showers are off to our west. They're moving eastward. They'll be coming in during the day on Wednesday. There could be a few downpours, and then we'll have to watch out for a few severe storms later in the week as temperatures get back into the 90s. But none of that tonight. Nice and comfortable. 50s in the suburbs, 60 in the city. 80s tomorrow. A little warmer than today, but the humidity is still low. Anything but by the time we get to a steamy Game 4. Extreme heat and thunder threats later in the week, but we'll worry about that later. Maybe it's Mother Nature's fireworks to celebrate a sweep as we go through Wednesday. We'll have much more from Bryant Park as the fans continue to stroll in and get ready for Game 3. Guys, back to you for now.
Those folks are lucky. They have ideal seats for the game tonight to watch. All right. Thank you, Lee. And remember, Channel 7 is your home for the NBA Finals. Join us for our Eyewitness News special, Countdown to Tip-Off, live at 7:30. That is followed by NBA Tip-Off at 8 o'clock, and Game 3 is at 8:30, followed by Eyewitness News at 11.
Lee's very good with sports, too, right?
He's great at it.
He is.
He's a super fan.
No question. And as we continue with Eyewitness News at 6 on this incredible Monday night, we are following breaking news in the Bronx. Not so incredible. In fact, it's horrible. A man shot and killed on an MTA bus.
Plus, the stabbing rampage at Penn Station that injured 5 people. We're going to hear from one of the victims coming up next.
Join ABC7 for the National Puerto Rican Day Parade on 5th Avenue. Celebrate Boricua culture and accomplishments. With Eyewitness News' David Navarro, Joe Torres, Kimberly Richardson, Sonia Rincon, and The View Sunny Hostin. Sunday at noon on Channel 7. Sponsored by Optimum Business. Fiber internet built for business.
Zohran Mamdani endorses Daria Lisa for Congress.
This is a New Yorker who has not only secured the release of our neighbors from undue ICE custody, also someone who has been on the front lines of that fight for affordability.
I'm Daria Lisa, and I approve this message.
In New York City, Lady Luck is smiling upon you. The wait is over. For the first time ever, live dealer table games are now open 24/7. Only at Resorts World New York City. Featuring live craps, roulette, baccarat, and blackjack. So come roll the dice and let the chips fall where they may. In a city that never sleeps, your seat at the table is always open. A world like no other. Resorts World New York City.
Summertime in New York State is the perfect time to get away.
Latest in the breaking news in the Bronx, gun insanity. This deadly shooting on an MTA bus, Newscopter 7 over the corner of East Tremont Avenue and White Plains Road. That's where a 41-year-old man was shot at a BX-36 bus just before 3 this afternoon. He was pronounced dead, we're told, at Jacoby Hospital. The gunman seen running away from the scene. He's still on the loose. It's not yet clear if there were other passengers on board the bus at the time.
Well, tales of terror and security fears are emerging from yesterday's mass stabbing inside Penn Station. 5 New Jersey Transit commuters were hurt, all of them men ranging from the age of 40 to 60. Victims describe a scene of blood and chaos before Amtrak police were able to subdue and remove the 51-year-old suspect. He is described as homeless and undergoing a psychiatric evaluation now at Bellevue. 2 victims tell us the attacker came out of nowhere.
I'm going up the escalator and a guy turns around. He's like, dude, you're bleeding all over the place. So I look down, my shirt is covered in blood.
I don't know how, if they can't even protect the citizens, how they're going to protect the president of the United States. I don't understand how that's going to happen.
Well, the victim was cut across the lip and face, as you can see in these pictures here. He required stitches. All of the victims are now recovering, while charges are still pending against the suspect.
Our first look today at a new plan for what some hope will be the new Penn Station. This version is an expansive concourse with soaring ceilings, we're told. Columns on platforms would also be gone, making the areas a little more spacious. In fact, a lot more spacious. The key to making this possible would be the demolition of the theater at Madison Square Garden. Much of the funding would come from the feds.
We are the first people, I think, to ever propose equality at this station for every single user. Long Island Railroad, Amtrak, New Jersey Transit.
Project would take, we're told, 6 years, billions of dollars. Construction could begin the end of next year. Today was the best day of the week. So what's the weather for the rest of the week? Lee is next with a forecast.
And a reminder for you as we head into break. For the latest on breaking news, weather, and traffic, WABC Channel 7 is now live on Disney+. You can find us under the Live tab on Disney+ and everywhere you stream.
Wheel of Fortune won't be seen at its regular time tonight, so or Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Catch Wheel late night tonight.
And welcome to Citi Field.
ABC 7 thanks you for helping to protect our children.
Lee is at Bryant Park, where one of the watch parties is tonight. Lee, I would imagine the energy is picking up there.
Oh, my gosh, you can't imagine. People are really getting psyched. I met GJ here from Harlem, and GJ moved here from Ohio, adopted the Knicks over the last 8 years, and you're feeling good about tonight. I just think you had a great message about what this game, what this team, what this series is doing for the fans.
Yeah, I think the energy in the city is just electric, and I think what sports are doing, especially New York sports, are bringing people together. It doesn't matter, like, where you're from or who you are. We all just kind of have, like, one goal in mind, and that's, like, Knicks and 4.
You are singing Bill Ritter's tune back there, bringing people together. Thanks so much for meeting with us today. Yeah, enjoy the game tonight.
Yeah, go Knicks.
All right, have a great time. All right, so we have beautiful weather. You can see everybody's starting to cheer. They have been watching and listening to Eyewitness News. Let's get right to the weather map. Wars have been a harbinger of what these games are going to do. If it's nicer in New York than San Antonio, the Knicks win. Well, in San Antonio right now, it's 77, which would say, well, that's not all that bad. I mean, temperatures are actually cooler in New York. But it's 77, and it feels tropical and sticky and steamy, and it feels like 90 in San Antonio, and it's refreshing here. We are clear here, and here's the linchpin. You can see it's showering and thunderstorming near San Antonio. We have the better weather. There's a look from Empire looking down at MSG. We are good to go tonight. We have the big party here at Bryant Park. 69 degrees, a south wind at about 3 miles an hour. The muggy meter has the high humidity coming in as we go through midweek. So we still have low humidity tomorrow, but it spikes on Wednesday, the humidity does. And it's summery. The heat and storm risk will peak Thursday into Friday. Maybe some severe storms on Thursday, even some downpours as early as Wednesday. The extended forecast, you're going to like the weekend forecast because we stay warm, but we lower the humidity down a little bit. That'll be great for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Temperatures tonight. Beautiful during the evening hours. By morning, 50s many suburbs, about 60 in the city. And during the day tomorrow, we're warmer than today by several degrees. We can get in the low 80s, especially away from the coast. It'll be beautiful. Maybe a few high clouds, and then the humidity will start to come in on Wednesday. With it, you'll notice an increase in clouds. Maybe we shoehorn in the morning commute. But I would say watch out even lunchtime for a shower or thunderstorm coming in. That could actually play a role in the watch parties for Game 4 as a shower storm could come in. We are 61 degrees tonight. Clear and comfy. Upper 40s in the coolest spots. So open those windows. 82 tomorrow, a bit warmer, a bit low, or a bit still below humidity, and sunshine and some patchy clouds. Then tomorrow night, 67, partly to mostly cloudy skies. So on Wednesday, Game 4, a lot more humid. The humidity spikes. It's a little showery or a thunderstorm. 79 could be a downpour. Then we go AccuWeather alert Thursday and Friday for heat and maybe strong to severe storms in the afternoon and early evening. The warmth stays for the weekend, but the humidity drops and temperatures will be in the 80s. So, folks, filing in, there's going to be 5,000 fans right here. Remember, that's a quarter of MSG's capacity. We're going to be loud. We're only 3,000 feet, really, as the crow flies from Madison Square Garden, and we can hear it. They're going to hear us, too, over here in Bryant Park. We'll be here, of course, for our 7:30 special countdown to tip-off. All the fans have been listening to us throughout the night. Back to you guys for now. And back after the break with Ryan.
the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best.
The Rangers finally hoisted the Stanley Cup. 32 years later, the stage is set for, well, we're not sure what to expect, but we sure know it promises to be one heck of a special spectacle. The Knicks back home here at the Garden with a chance to go up 3-0 in this best-of-7 NBA Finals. A win in Game 3 would not just put them on the brink of their first championship in 53 years, but also extend what's been a surreal 13-game winning streak, the second longest in NBA playoff history. But a big reason these Knicks just keep on winning is that they aren't thinking about any of that. They remain laser focused on playing the best 48 minutes of basketball they can.
Personally, I think we really don't, care too much about, the winning streak or anything like that. To us, it's 0-0, and we just try to take it one game at a time. And our most important game is the next game because it's our next game.
Every possession matters. Preparation coming into a game matters. So for us to go into a game thinking that this is going to be easy, it can't happen. There's just simply no place for that.
Sam Ryan joins us now, and listen, they haven't even really let in the fans in the building yet, but you can already feel the buzz in here. And I guess when we talk about what to expect, it's probably to expect the unexpected here tonight.
Oh yeah, and the Knicks are hoping for history to repeat itself, because let's talk about numbers now. We've talked about 27 years, the last time the Knicks hosted an NBA Finals game here at the Garden. The last time they hosted an NBA Finals game with a series lead, you have to go back 53 years, 1973.
Wow.
We all know what happened then, and the players all know the magnitude of this game and just how special it is to play here at the Mecca, the world's famous arena. But could history be on the Knicks side?
It's really cool. 27 years since the last Finals game in this building. I know our fan base is really excited. I've always said this, and I've felt the amount of love I've gotten from this fan base and from this city since day one. I'm so thankful. I'm so honored to be able to put New York across my chest. Wouldn't trade that feeling for anything in the world.
I think it's going to be through the roof. I think it's going to be everything that I've kind of seen or dreamed of, times 10. Excited to be out there. I'm excited just to play, really.
We were talking about winning streaks. The Knicks have won 13 straight here in the playoffs. How about a losing streak? The Spurs have lost 6 straight games here at Madison Square Garden, going back to 2019. Wow. So let's see. The Spurs will try to win a game here tonight or tomorrow, while the Knicks 2 wins away from wrapping it up.
And the last time the Knicks hosted an NBA Finals game, of course, 1999, when they faced the San Antonio Spurs. Sam, thanks. We'll see you in our 7:30 special here in just a little bit. Elsewhere in the sports world, the Yankees opening up a 3-game set tonight in Cleveland. The U.S. men's national team back on the practice field today ahead of their opener Friday against Paraguay. From football to football, how about the New York Football Giants kicking off mandatory minicamp today out of the Meadowlands, and a welcome sight for Big Blue as Cam Scattaboo back on the field for the first time since his season-ending ankle injury last year. But there was quite a scare when star edge rusher Abdul Carter limped off the field. But fear not, head coach John Harbaugh says he only twisted his ankle, and it doesn't appear to be anything serious. And finally, back to the NBA Finals. Knicks superfan Fat Joe put it perfectly yesterday, saying this city is as unified as it's been since 9/11. It's hard to argue with that. The legions of Knicks fans who have traveled across the country to watch this team only show what Spike Lee told our Mike Marza earlier today, and that the Knicks are the only team the entire city can get behind.
Baseball, the Yankees, Mets, they don't get along. Football, just not, they get along. But when it comes to basketball, we're united behind the New York Knickerbockers. No slight to the Nets. I'm in Brooklyn, so respect.
Respect, no disrespect to the Nets, of course. Field forecast says the Knicks get it done tonight by double digits. They go up 3-0, 14 straight wins, and 1 win away from the NBA championship. Bill and Liz, back to you.
You had the Knicks in 6, and I think you're changing some of that, buddy boy. All right, we'll see you at 11 after 11 o'clock. Wow, what a night it's going to be.
So exciting.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
And that's it for us. Thanks for watching. A reminder, our coverage of the NBA Knicks champions begins at 7:30 tonight.
World News Tonight with David Muir is coming up next. We'll see you tonight after Game 3.
Bye-bye.
Tonight, breaking news, the unprecedented security crackdown here in New York City with President Trump attending Game 3 of the NBA Finals at Madison Square Garden, a first for a sitting president. Streets blocked off, a perimeter fence surrounding the area. Thousands of fans searched before going in. One day after a stabbing spree near the site ahead of tonight's game between the Spurs and Knicks. Aaron Katersky reports from the Garden. Also breaking tonight, tensions soar after Israel and Iran trade fire. President Trump demands both sides stop the attack. Late today, Jonathan Karl speaking with the president. Horrific images coming in. 2 U.S. pilots killed in a fiery plane crash. The pilots on their way to pick up a former Major League star and his family. The devastating scene, dozens killed in a powerful earthquake. The magnitude 7.8 quake collapsing buildings, including schools, and the earthquake felt across Florida. Here in the U.S., chilling surveillance video shows the moment a college student is shot and killed just after his family says his cell phone was stolen just steps away from his home. Police are searching for suspects. Tonight, tornado watches across multiple states. More than 30 million people on alert for severe storms and possible flash flooding. Ginger Z times it out. A McDonald's worker severely burned in a disturbing attack after a coworker allegedly threw hot oil on him. The war in Ukraine, Russia launches a wave of deadly strikes. Ukraine with a major increase in its drone capacity, firing into the Moscow region. Ian Pannell is in Moscow tonight. Here in the U.S., the shift in the Los Angeles mayor's race, what the latest ballot count now shows for reality TV star Spencer Pratt as the race